Before we move on to forgiveness, I want to explain a couple cycle that most couples fall into and how it operates during conflict. It's called the pursue-withdraw cycle. And during conflict, there's usually one partner who tends to pursue and the other partner who tends to withdraw. So let me give you an example. Steve says to Kylie, "Do you want to come down to the beach and watch me surf?" Innocent enough, but Kylie is busy watching MasterChef and absently replies, "Nah." Steve is left feeling rejected and reacts to Kylie by saying, "You're always saying that we should do things together, but you never agree to do the things that I want to do." Kylie thinks to herself, "He's looking for an argument." So she ignores Steve and concentrates more deeply on her television show. Steve's anger starts to grow, so he turns the television off to get Kylie's attention. Then Kylie reacts by retreating into the bedroom. So this is a fairly typical example of the pursue-withdraw cycle. What's happening underneath the surface is that Steve feels shut out and abandoned by Kylie. So to get his emotional needs met, he keeps pushing her to get a response. When Steve does that, Kylie feels controlled and bombarded, so she withdraws to get her own emotional needs met. The more Kylie withdraws, the more Steve pursues, and the more Steve pursues, the more Kylie withdraws. It's a dissatisfying cycle because neither partner gets their needs met, and they're not thinking about meeting each other's needs either. Kylie has no idea Steve feels abandoned because she's flooded by her own feelings. And likewise, Steve has no idea that Kylie feels smothered because he's too busy trying to get her to respond to his fear of abandonment. Now, remember when I spoke to you earlier about self-soothing? This is where it becomes really important. If you are caught, like most couples, in a pursue-withdraw cycle, this is where it's crucial that you regulate your emotions so you can respond to what you're feeling rather than react. For example, Steve could say to himself, "Kylie isn't rejecting me, she just loves this TV show, and I should wait till a commercial break to ask her to come to the beach." He might say to Kylie, "I'm sorry I came across as pushy. I just really wanted to spend time with you and felt a bit rejected when I didn't get much attention." Kylie might say to herself, "He needs reassurance because I was a bit flippant," and reply, "I'm sorry I sounded a bit flippant. It's just that I only watch TV this time once a week and would really appreciate it if we spoke during the commercial breaks or after it's finished. That way I'm more likely to engage with you. I do want to spend time with you." So here, what's happening is that Steve and Kylie are speaking from that honest place inside, that vulnerable place inside, both to themselves and to each other. So when that feeling rises up inside you, whether it's rejection, abandonment, overwhelmed, or a myriad of other emotions, speak back to it so that you can understand what it is that you're feeling and then respond to your partner from an adult place rather than reacting from an emotional place.